Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Nova 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe. And everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This can be past, present, or future. You or someone around you, okay? This is a general read. This is not a personal read. Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. Today, we're time to the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Sun, moon, horizon, and any placement in your chart. Aquarius, we're starting off with the Four of Knives. You could be reflecting, maybe taking a pause for the cause of whatever is going on in your life right now, Aquarius, feeling like you need to go within. I see you relaxing, possibly meditating, spending some time in solitude, seeking answers, but resting and rejuvenating, taking some rest for yourself, taking some rest to receive answers, to receive direction on some kind of situation in particular at this time, okay? You could be receiving messages, through your dream state or your awakened state from ancestors, maybe from your grandmother or grandfather, okay? They could be reminding you of things that they taught you as a child. They could also be informing you of some kind of ritualistic practice, maybe for protection, okay? Or trying to give you guidance on blossoming and pulling back your petals of who you are, bringing yourself into full development so that you're able to tap into your gifts and utilize your power. They're saying you're very powerful, more than you can imagine. Do not disregard your strength and your power, that you are fully capable and able to live the life that you desire, Aquarius. And so you could be receiving messages in your dream state, when you're astral traveling, as well as in your awakened state. Signs and synchronicities are around you. It could come through music, it could come through the television, it could come through this message while you're listening to this read. But this is confirmation that spending time in solitude, getting out in nature, meditating, just spending a moment to yourself is a good course of action in order to receive the answers that you so desire, okay, Aquarius? Because you have been at a crossroads for a long time. This could be regarding a life decision or something that you consider to be very important to you. This could be your love life, this could be your career, this could be a living situation, this could be going back to school, taking up a trade, starting a business. I'm picking up someone who wants to apply for a loan, but they don't want to put themselves in debt. And so Spirit is saying that you know the answers. You are not at a crossroads, but continue to be easy on yourself, and you're waiting to receive an answer while you're in this energy, of the Four of Knives here. You're waiting for an answer from Source and from Spirit, okay? Doesn't matter what your belief system is, all are welcome on this channel. And so you're waiting for an answer to make a move, Spirit is saying. You're not being a reactionary, Aquarius, which is beautiful. You're waiting for Source, the right timing. Okay, you are trusting and knowing that there is a higher power working for you on your behalf, and that you can communicate with, okay, to receive your confirmation as well as assistance. Okay, so you're doing your part, your spirit team is doing their part. But yes, you could have a grandparent, as you see the small hands here inside the big hands, who has transitioned, a grandfather or grandmother who wants you to know that they have your back. Okay, they see you, they hear you, they support you, and they have your back. They are putting in work, okay, in other spaces and places, okay? They are putting in the work to assist you. So they're letting you know that they support you, as you see those hands wrapped around those small hands with the lotus flower in the middle there. And so they want you to tap into your gifts, as I said earlier, continue this energy of meditation or resting or going within. I'm picking up, Aquarius, this is something that you do on a regular basis. They want you to keep doing that. Maybe it's getting out into nature. They want you to keep doing that. Maybe it's meditation. They want you to keep doing that. It could be journaling. They're saying keep doing that because it is helping you whenever you feel like you are at a roads, whenever you feel like you can't, you're indecisive or things are difficult, okay? But things are changing for you. You will come to receive some clarity, the answers that you seek regarding this major life choice, whether it's regarding your income, a living situation, a relationship, starting a business. Someone wants to take out a loan, but you're being very cautious. You're not just saying, okay, I'll sign here, give me the money. You're taking time to make sure that this is the right decision. And so with the Ace of coins here. This card here, I'm being told to read it, and so I will. All right, I'm being told to read that message. Okay, the Ace of Coins here. Okay. The Ace of Coins, okay, it says a woman holding up a slice of sweet potato pie on a serving knife to offer to her guests. The pie was baked with a lucky Indian head penny, a tiny piece of rag cloth, a matchstick, a pea, and a ring inside. Inspired by the traditional Irish Bramrock bread, the coin symbolizes wealth, the cloth symbolizes poverty, the pea symbolizes not getting married, the matchstick symbolizes domestic discord, okay, some kind of upheaval, and the ring symbolizes getting married. The guest shown here is not only receiving a slice with a lucky penny, but she has also received a message in the tea leaves foretelling good fortune. And so even though that I just read that some of this that is in this pie is good and some of it is not so good, the tea leaves are telling this person, telling her that the road ahead, there is good fortune on the arise. Is good fortune headed your way. So the choice and the decision that you will make, there's prosperity headed your way. Even though you may not be able to see it, even though you may want to pinpoint a day in a specific time. That is not how spirit works. That is not how our ancestors work. Okay. All right. And so there is good fortune ahead for you, Aquarius. You will make the right decision. And so you can trust and know that. And so through this read, you are receiving confirmation. There is no coincidence regarding your life path at this time, the situation that you're feeling at a crossroads about. And so if you are someone who is maybe out of all the things that I named that you are indecisive about, if you are borrowing money and this coin is in this pie here, they are saying that it is possible for you to borrow it and return it, but you must be wise. If you have a plan for this money that you are borrowing, they're saying utilize it for that. If you have an agreement of how you're going to pay it back, maybe you're, sitting at your table at home, adding up your responsibilities and you're trying to say, okay, let me figure out how am I going to pay this money back? I don't want to go in debt. I don't want to get garnished about it. I don't want my property snatched over it. Spirit is saying be honest with yourself. When it comes to borrowing and making any choice in life, they're saying the best thing we can do is be honest with ourselves. And because we are all different and we live different lifestyles, Aquarius, you have to stand in your authenticity and not just say, okay, I see someone who's willing to loan me some money. Yay, let me take it. No, be honest with yourself. Is this something that you're going to be responsible with? Is this something that you can afford to pay back? Is this something that is within your range? Or is this going to really make it very hard and tedious for you to repay it? Is the interest amount too much for you? You have to just be honest with yourself, Spirit is saying, and that you already know the answer, Aquarius. You are very wise, but there is prosperity in your near future. But whomever you are who wants to take a loan out, maybe you want to, I don't know, mortgage your property or whatever, it is okay to do so. But just be honest with yourself, and that is your answer. If you know you're not going to pay it back, if you know that you're not responsible when it comes to being diligent with your responsibilities, then there's your answer, okay? All right. And so the next and the final card we have here is the Daughter of Sticks. And so the Daughter of Sticks represents pivoting in a different direction. And the birds that are over her head here, they're in the shape of an arrow to navigate, to let her know, as I just said, your ancestors, a grandmother or grandfather who has transitioned, is communicating with you and letting you know they support you, they are protecting you, and they are putting in work to assist you, collective. Okay, Aquarius? And in this card, the Daughter of Six, these birds here are forming an arrow to give this person a direction of what direction to pivot this horse in to go ahead and move forward. So there's no need to feel you are not at a crossroads. You are fully aware of what direction you should go and needs to go, because you are receiving signs and synchronicities like she is in this card with these birds. Okay, your spirit team, your ancestors, source, universe, however you refer to your belief system, all work on this channel, is clearly conveying to you that you are not confused. You know what needs to be done, and for you to be honest with yourself, okay? If you know you're not going to do the right thing and be responsible, then no, don't borrow the money. Find another way. Find another option. Maybe you can create some kind of hustle that will create a stream of income for you. Maybe you could pick up a part-time job, or okay. So if you're not going to do what is necessary when it comes to borrowing this money, I'm being told to keep bringing this up because somebody is being offered a loan of a massive amount, but they're kind of shaky, baby, when it comes to retrieving this loan and doing what needs to be done with it. Okay. All right. So this concludes the read for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Later.